Ladies and gentlemen, history in the making. What you're watching right now is the opening coin flip of our first 2021 Scotch doubles match that we're commentating.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I had not thought of that. Let me give thanks, and yeah, here we go. All right, Newman and Cardenas versus Newman and Seme.
I think that's Serna.
Serna.
We definitely have different regional pronunciation.
I thought I was signing an M, where I'm seeing an R and an N.
I gotcha.
That means that I'm getting old
Sema.
and need glasses.
I can see that.
Well, that's kind of you to say.
Oh, Elvis and Raul. I definitely would have gone first names for these guys as opposed to Newman, Serna. I would have gone Elvis and Raul.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Distinct. I like it.
Without a doubt.
Strong, distinct. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Amy Jones, Dennis Williams, how you guys doing? Love to have you guys with us. This is Mike D. in Summerfield with Bad Boys TV.
From Texas.
From Texas.
Don't you know?
State championship.
Right?
We're playing 8-ball. We're finally playing 8-ball
That's
again.
a good break, man. That's
Yes,
a good
it is.
8-ball break, you know?
It's an unfortunate hang on the 13, but you got the 6 right there on the side.
Again, Magic Rack's not really popular around here so much, and I guess that's part of why I'm impressed with that break. That was a regular, regular rack, not a template rack.
Do you like the Magic Rack for 8-ball as much as you do for 9 and 10?
No.
It's so hard to find one that continues to work. If I have a brand new Magic Rack every time, then I do.
Yeah. Really, the best 8-ball player I know is Stan Tarango, and he does not use a Magic Rack for 8-ball. He likes a second ball break, and Bustamante, same thing. Second ball break. He's got a great 8-ball game. Second ball break, no template.
I got to work on that break. My second ball break is not good.
I fought that for most of my life, and I adopted it 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that.
Taking solids.
He likes solids.
And there's not a lot of problems there.
Left his partner the 4, I'm going to assume. Getting that 4 out of the way, that's their problem ball.
Yeah, you still want to come on the backside of that. Probably take the 3 or the 2 next.
Yeah, because the 2 is a little touchy. Okay. I like what he was thinking shape-wise. Look at his shape on the 3 ball, because, the 3 is their next little bit awkward ball.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, so stripes now. He's got the 15 in the side. His 13 is a problem. I guess he could make the 14 in the corner by the 8-ball and leave himself shape on the 13 in the side. And the 7's blocking the corner. So, the 13 ball goes in the left-hand side, and I guess technically the right-hand side now that I'm looking at it. The 12 goes up top. Yeah, stripes are sitting okay, actually. You got to unlock the key of the 13 ball, but I don't think that's that impossible. I think I'm going 9 and leaving myself that 12 ball in the side pocket. And then 10 up table, and then 14, 13. We'll see what he does.
I just got a message on Facebook asking if they're still taking signups for singles here, and indeed they are. Cheats that pocket well. Just a reminder to everybody out there, this is a great tournament. Texas State Championship, still taking signups for singles.
Yeah, in Temple, Texas. Yeah, you should come on down and check it out at the Mayborn Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a beautiful venue, and it's my God, it's nice and cool in here. It's a little bit muggy outside.
Little muggy, thunderstorms, sunny, cloudy.
It's beautiful and cloudy and rainy and thunderstormy and
we got it all.
Sunny.
Yeah.
And wow, Texas.
Wow, Texas.
Yes.
It's nice and cool in here, though, I tell you what.
I think that's where Yahoo came from, was just watching the weather. Saying Yahoo. So, all right, a little tree-topped here. That's not great. I bet wishing that 4 ball wasn't there covering the pocket. Good shot. Good recovery. Yeah, seeing that, I think that was the key to this rack right there. Pop that 12 ball in, pull the cue ball back.
Where are you playing that 13? Are you planning to just drift past that 14 to play the 13 in the side?
Yeah. And the 13 actually goes in either side, which probably goes without saying, but I was tricked by it a little bit visually.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, you kind of no matter how
Oh, man.
Yeah, now that's going to slow out the run out.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, and not a lot of issues coming up here. I don't know anything about these players' Fargos. I don't think they filled them out, but we do know it's an 1,100 cap. So I don't actually know if this is. Which division is this?
You're right. Fargo would have been a good thing to say.
Scotch Doubles Platinum.
I like it. Scotch Doubles Platinum. Okay.
Oh, I did. I wrote a whole list on here. Well, oh well. Yeah. I'm sure we could look these guys up though. And this is. Yeah, we don't know. I guess we can guess by their cues. I'm gonna say this is Elvis. Back at the table now. And I think no. Sorry. Oh, it is gray and black. Wow, I'm gonna stop talking. All right, let's focus on the pool.
Nice. Yeah, I like their odds here, obviously. I mean, this is,
For sure.
these guys came to play in a pool tournament, so I know they're pool players. They brought pool cues. I imagine they've been waiting for runouts like this all day.
4 ball's obviously your key ball.
Yep, but
hit that a little firm, but man, that 5's great from anywhere.
Yep. I've played on these TV tables, and they are kind of hand grenadey. They're fast.
Yeah.
It's a little dangerous to go that speed because of the side pocket.
Yep.
And anyway. All right, yeah, so.
But making it happen.
Making it happen, Captain. Nice. Okay.
There we go. Taking round number 1. And that is, let's see. Did we decide who it is? We still don't know. Let's just find out. That would be awesome. Would they give you that? You got it? Okay. I would take them all. Just write a couple descriptors. All right, so we got these little sheets we have the players fill out, and unfortunately there's 4 players now, not 2, so we're trying to work through it. I thought maybe they'd be matching. I don't think that's the case in this situation, but we're going to get to the bottom of it. So this is going to be quick. This is, unlike the screen says, a race to 4. I'm going to fix that right now. Unlike the singles earlier, this is not going to be handicapped in any way. There's just 2 divisions. So there's a gold division and a platinum division. I believe this is platinum division. Scotch Doubles P, yep. So again, an 1100 Fargo cap, and these guys are in the top 50% of the combined Fargos involved in this event. I think there are about 25 teams apiece. And okay. So that means Newman Serna got the first game, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Yep.
yes. Sorry, it took me a minute to catch up.
No sweat. Thanks for doing that. So this is Ruel?
Yes.
Ruel. This is Ruel that you see at the table
The
here?
Oklahoma kid.
Ruel the Fuel. I like it.
I like it.
Oklahoma kid. League location is at a Poth. And he's playing with a Q-Tech. Favorite player, kind of predictable. Shane?
That looks like the Shane Van Bonen cue I was just going to say.
Yep.
All right, so he likes the 13 ball.
I don't know if I like stripes here. 14's trouble. The 10's no fun. 9's a lot less fun now.
Well, yeah, and that's the big thing about that shot is he moved the 9.
So what are you thinking at this point? I mean, you make a mistake. You hang up another ball. You already had one tied up. You're not probably looking at getting out of this rack.
One of the things I'm thinking is, at least I kind of screwed up the 8 ball too. You know what I mean?
There you go.
At least there's that. You know, I mean, I got that going for me.
So are you trying to come up with a plan to swing to knock the 9 free? Or are you thinking about how you're going to play safe?
Right now, I'd say I'm going to try and pocket a ball and get away from that 2 ball because I can't really do much from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of like.
I like the 12. Does he have a clear path to the 15?
I think maybe he has a shot at the 15. I think the 14 might go on the side. I would, you know what I'm saying though? I would like to make a ball and get the cue ball out in the open a little bit before I decide what to do.
I think I like the 12 a little more because you're drifting this direction.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like being on that side of the table, but like you said, that with that 8 ball tied up, I mean, this is no walk in the park for solids either.
Right. Yeah, this is a little tough. If he takes the 4 ball, he's going to bang the 1 out of there.
Well, it looks like Michael Cunningham has a question. This is indeed sponsored by OBQs.
Yes,
So
it
this
is.
is sponsored by OBQs, Bad Boys Billiards, Littman Lights. Who else we got?
Diamond Billiards
Pool
is always a
Tables.
sponsor. Yeah.
Yep. And it's great news. OB is doing some really cool new things with their cues, including being a part of the sponsorship for the all-around event they're doing. So this is the first event towards the all-around.
That's right.
There will be a male and female winner.
Yep.
It'll be the top point holder in Scotch doubles, 8-ball singles, and teams. And the winner of that will receive, what are they going to get, Mike?
They are going to get 1 entry each into the BCA World Championships. They're going to get a custom OBQ, an all-round trophy. Yeah, and I think that's it. So it's pretty awesome. That's the first time they've done that here. Yeah, I think that's amazing.
And for those of you who don't know it, Royce Bonnell was the founder, one of the founders of OBQs.
Yes.
I just found out that he is the B in OB.
Oh,
and the other one is, help me out in the chat room. I'll bet Michael's going to know. Michael, who is the O from OB?
Brutal.
Yep, that's a rough miss. That was
This
a
table's
tricky
gotten
shot,
worse. Yes.
though. Yeah. Boy, an 8 ball
Old
just
Bill
does
Daugherty,
that, doesn't it?
Daugherty.
Yep,
Here, one of our refs.
coming in hot.
Right.
Bill, how do you feel about cell phones when it comes to the game of pool?
Feel about overtaking pictures?
Yeah.
Am I on air?
Yeah, you are on air right now. You're live, coming to you live.
Well, we'll see.
Well,
We'll
we'll
have to
see.
see.
All right.
Do you think there's positive parts of it?
Well, it's been my experience that it can go either way.
Yep. I understand that.
This is an experiment right here. We're just doing it to see how the players react to it. And we don't do it on every call.
Yeah, obviously. And it's a pretty bold experiment. I mean, it's something that has been fought for quite a while.
But here's the thing about it is I watch a lot of pool from the Northeast,
Mhm.
like at Racks,
Right.
and they don't have referees up there.
Okay.
So they have a designated person to come out and film their shot.
Oh, okay.
That's been going on for a while.
Okay. Okay.
It's like it's in anything else. It's just going to be an experiment.
Right. Right.
It probably won't go past this year. They just, see how the players react to it.
Give it a try. Yeah. Yeah.
So answer me this. If I want a call to be watched by Mike, Mike's taking a shot, I call you, and I see you and you're not going to use the camera, can I request the camera? I can't request the camera. You're
If it's going to be a close shot in this tournament, like the one earlier today in the playoffs, in the 10-ball playoffs where I believe it was Jacob.
Yeah. Red-haired kid.
Jacob, yep.
Okay. He was shooting between 2 balls.
Uh-huh.
And it was a close call. We got that one on this one.
Okay.
The referee called it right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
They didn't. The 2 players didn't care anyway. They just wanted to make the call.
Right. Right.
So here's my question. I have you watch a hit here. You watch the hit. You choose to use the camera. And if I don't like your call, then I can choose to challenge?
You can challenge me, yes.
Okay.
One time.
One time.
Okay. Then I'll call him as supervisor
Uh-huh.
and let him.
You get that reviewed.
That's right.
Okay.
That's it.
And at that point, I lose my right to challenge any calls for the rest of the match or the rest of the event? The rest of the match? Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for the clarification.
It's new to me.
It's new to all of us. Yeah.
We just want to see how it works.
Well, I think it's really cool you guys are doing that. I think it's really cool Rick Jones is having us do that. So I appreciate you guys being flexible and trying to do something new.
Ricky's not afraid to try anyway.
It's
Yep.
very well said.
Well, it's
We
worth
appreciate him for
the
it.
technology is available. It's nice that it's being explored.
It's true.
You know, everyone has the technology in their pocket, and you know,
I know that we do it. I mean, we do it gambling all the time.
right?
When there's a
Yeah.
close hit, I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
somebody with the camera because
Yeah,
I want us to be
yeah.
able to go back.
Oh, that's too bad. I think everybody wants the right call too. Like I don't want to cheat
100%.
anybody. You know what I mean? I want the real call. Whatever gets us the real call is what I'm happy with. If I
Exactly.
foul, I want you to take ball in hand, man. I'm not trying to cheat you.
Yeah.
But if it was a good hit, I'm not amused. You calling a foul, you know?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like
that's a great shot. That's a great shot.
touchy shot too.
I like it. That's smart.
Opens his ball up.
It's a game changer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not sure that 14 goes up by the 8 ball.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
I think they may have big problems as far as, yeah. Now, I would really want to keep them from getting ball in hand here. This is not a hard run. But the 6 and the 7, their positions, I don't want them starting out with ball in hand. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
I want them to have to take the 3 ball and then figure out how to get from the 6 to the 7. You know what I mean? Just something a tiny bit difficult.
Yeah, any kind of hit.
Yeah, to me with ball in hand, I'm going to get set on that 7 ball in the side on the right-hand side, followed over for the 6, and then everything's ducks from there.
I mean, if you're real fortunate, you can high side. Oh, man.
Oh, brutal.
It's a hard part about hitting those kicks that hard. I was thinking maybe you could knock that straight ball over towards the 6, tie that up.
Yes, I think it's really good to be really conscious of your speed when you're kicking into a ball like that and ask yourself why you're hitting at a certain speed. You know, are you trying to get a certain number of rails or, because the cue ball's going to, the harder you hit it, the more dangerous it is for the scratch. And
Completely.
if you have a great reason for it, then that's cool. But, oh, no.
Oh, that's hard.
That is too bad. Boy, I have played some Scotch in some teams and done some things like that, and that's hard to get over.
That brings Jarrett back to the table. And at this point, looking pretty strong. I'm going to want to deal with that 10 ball right now. I probably would have tried to, it looks like maybe it might go by.
I would have
if
to
it
say,
passes that
if he
8.
just from what he just did, yeah. I would say, he's looking to just draw this back and bounce it off the rail a bit. Summer, it didn't go.
Didn't go. Because of the way he hit it or because the gap wasn't there?
I'll ask him later.
All
I'm
right,
not
we'll
sure.
find out.
I don't know.
Ask
Ask him later, right?
Okay.
Note that, yeah.
Got it written down.
I guess the speed he hit it, he was not tentative about it, so I don't know. I mean, maybe it went and he made a mistake. Boom. That's pretty good.
That is a good shot. Leaves your partner some options.
It's easy to underhit that shot and have it get stunned down there, you know what I mean? And kind of stuck in no man's land if you were in that bottom quarter of the table.
Are you 3-5-7 now?
Yeah, I think 3 with a stop shot equals the 5 straight in the corner down there. And then stop shot on the 5 for stop shot on the 7, basically. Yeah,
I think I over.
What do you like?
I over manufacture. I draw off this 3 ball because it looks like I'm going a little bit towards the left side of the table. And I play the 5 in the side. But again, you end up getting a little steep there, and this is a lot harder shot. It should still be very makeable, but.
Yeah, I think, boy, especially with the equipment today, the tips and the shafts, being able to twist and spin that cue ball and cheat the pocket have gotten a little more possible. I believe that, it's making stop shots a little more feasible sometimes because you can squirt
Without
that
a
cue
doubt.
ball an inch to the right and not have it get out of hand. I just think the Revo shaft, the Kamui tips, and other tips too, we got good equipment these days.
And that's the Revo.
The what?
The Revo?
Well, it's revolutionary. Yeah, so it's the
Got
Revo
it.
shaft. Yeah, it is revolutionized my game. That
It's
Revo
not
shaft.
an evolution. It's an evolution.
It's an evolution.
It's a revolution.
I think Evelyn is actually the secretary there on Thursdays.
Well, that brings it to 1-1 here. That was Newman Cardenas. I'm going to need help in the chat room here. Scotch doubles is a lot harder to keep track of, so please bear with us. James Brinson, I noticed you called that kick bank, and I do see that. I think you're right. That's why he hit that ball that hard. Yeah, this is going to be a little adjustment to Scotch. It's a lot harder with 4 guys. I think it's twice as hard.
Twice as hard.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
But I think we can do it.
It's a race to 4.
Race to 4, 8 ball.
That's,
It's a decent race.
That's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, especially, a game of 8 ball can get tied up, and it can take a while.
Right? Seriously. Yeah, 8 ball can be kind of fast or slow. It depends. But, boy, it can be very slow.
On 7-footers, you're going to see a lot less break and runs, I think. It's just a lot more clusters.
15 balls is a lot of balls on the table.
And the break is just huge. So we're going to see a head-on break here.
Boy, the tables are breaking good.
Apparently so.
Yeah, I like it. That's great.
Made a couple there. Unfortunately, one of them was a cue ball.
Interesting. Yeah, that's too bad. I see run-out racks here, too.
Oh, yeah. You like stripes here, or do you not because of the 2 ball?
I'm gonna want to start with the 2 ball.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I think it's a run-out rack is because I think the 2 ball goes. If it doesn't go, it kind of changes my opinion of things.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what he starts with. Is that you or me?
Which part?
The sound.
Oh, I thought I muted myself.
Oh no, maybe you probably did.
I was trying to silently chew.
Well, how respectful. I like it. You don't want any potato chips? I know we both heard that before.
Oh, yeah.
And cringed. That's when Summerfield and I will text each other from across the country. Do you hear the guy eating the Doritos on the stream?
Come on. I've been pretty infamous for it, too.
Have some respect.
And I think I'm being so secretive. I never pull it off. I get busted every time. All right, so taking stripes, do you feel like there's a plan? Do you feel like that 8 might go in the corner and I just don't realize it? Sure doesn't look that way.
The 8 doesn't go. I don't. Sometimes I'm not sure. It's. Sometimes people, even without a plan for the 8 ball, will get to the 8 ball, and then other people will make sure they don't get to the 8 ball if they don't have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know these guys. Are they figuring they're gonna make the 9 and slide over to knock the 2-8 away? I just don't know.
All right, so this is Mark.
This is Mark shooting now. All right,
Yep.
he's from Victoria.
Yep.
Nice.
He's got a Lucasi in the bag. Oh, man, and that Lucasi just sucked him right in the
Playing
side
for
pocket
10
there.
years. Oh, man. Ouch.
It's a Harpter safe. He's at a Penton. And right here we have Jarrett Newman coming back. Jarrett is out of Floresville, Texas.
Okay.
He's got some Alamo cues in the bag.
We've heard that a couple times, haven't we?
Yeah, and I don't know anything about Alamo
I
cues.
suspect they're from Texas. I think this is.
I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
We could. Yeah, I think we could say that.
I think so.
Yeah. So he's doing what you like, starting with the 2 ball.
That makes me so happy. I was getting a little frustrated. I'm going to be honest with you.
How do you feel about just stopping, playing the 2 ball, making it, and just stopping on the 8?
Oh, I think that's a very interesting move.
I
I don't think I'd do it, but I like it. It's an interesting move. Yeah. I guess part of why in Scotch I hesitate to get into a cat and mouse game sometimes because it gets oh man, you don't have the control you think you have because it's 2 people doing it.
Because you don't believe in your partner. Got it.
Because maybe you shouldn't believe in your partner. Maybe you're not simply, I don't know, man.
Yeah, maybe you're not thinking the same.
It's just a different world, you know what I mean? So if you can run out, I think
you could
it's
be
better
playing
to
cat and
run
lobster.
out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Why complicate things if you don't have to?
Could be cat and also cat. I guess to my point, here's why.
Tell me.
I like stopping on the 8 ball.
Yes, sir.
You're kind of in no man's land here. 6 doesn't go. 1's a tough shot. You can look at playing safe here, but man, if you overrun that, I mean, to stop and drift over that far is pretty tricky. That's a touchy little shot. I kind of like, well, is he playing the combo? Playing a little safe here.
I think the proof that you're right is that he wishes he had shot your shot right now.
I think it would have worked out in that situation. But I hear what you're saying.
I'm saying. I mean, look what he did and how it went, and so I mean that kind of makes you right there.
I don't know. Well, wait till you see me play some 8-ball, and we'll talk about how much I know about being right. I'm pretty terrible at 8-ball.
But you can't hold your commentators or your teachers to that level of a standard, or you'd never get anywhere.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice
That's
to know.
how we made it to the moon. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We stood on the shoulders of geniuses.
Exactly.
We tried so hard to figure out whether we could. We never stopped to think about whether we should.
Wow, man, wow. You know what? I'm
Goldblum.
gonna bet $400 you're a science fiction fan. Do you like books with people with swords? You can tell me.
One of us played D&D when we were young. Which one is it?
Are they in the
chat
future,
room.
but somehow they have swords? Or do they have animals that are similar to horses, but not quite on
laser
their
swords?
planet?
Yeah.
Laser swords. All right. Okay.
You know me so well. I'm so transparent. All right, and I think this is Elvis stepping back up.
And he's got a decent shot at a breakout, but I'm afraid it's not going to. Oh, he got it. Boy, I really feel like that wanted to slide through. Good for him.
Get out there. And that worked out really well.
That did. Do you think the 9 goes?
I do think the 9 goes.
I don't think it goes.
I've got money that says it does.
Well, I don't know, thank you.
I won $1. I'm up $1. I forgot about that. I didn't give Jacob his jelly.
Oh, I still owe you $1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
shit.
it's going on. I just want, for the record, I just want us to remember I'm up $1.
Ooh, I have $1.
All right.
When I roll deep and thick, my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Are we talking about pool?
If you don't think I have $1 on me, you do not know who you're rolling with. Money clip Mike D over here.
Well, Money Clip Mike D. The money's changed hands. You heard it here first.
That's too bad. That's a brutal not making it.
That's a hard miss there for Elvis.
Now, this is some do or die. I don't care who you are. This puts some pressure on you.
Dude.
Easy shot or hard shot, this puts some pressure on you.
I think I start with a 3-ball here. I like playing the 3-1-7-6-4.
I think he should channel his inner Shane Van Bonen.
I think so, too. He's got the cue to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
That's a good shot. That's a good start,
nice.
actually. Now, the 6-ball, Summer. Let's talk about the 6-ball. Do you think it goes in the side?
I'm hoping it does, because I really don't like it if it doesn't.
All right, next question, just for knowledge. Do you think it goes past the 8?
Do I think it's possible?
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
Okay, so we have 2 questionable shots for the 6.
We made it to the moon.
And it's tough to make the 6 in the upper right-hand corner pocket because of the side pocket. So that's going to be
I think you play into it right now. I think you play off that 3-ball and make contact with the 6.
That's interesting.
I think you can get in trouble if you hit it past the side pocket, and then you don't have a choice but to play it over there.
Yes.
But if it doesn't go right now, then I would definitely try to nudge it.
The tension that 6-ball is bringing to this game is palatable.
Yes. Without a doubt.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, to Elvis's credit, he hung that 8-ball right in the corner, and that makes it tough. That's just looming over you the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, I would say that's definitely on his mind right now. All right, now he says the 6 goes in the side. He was right.
Wow. And he hit that good.
And my friend, that was great shape. Getting shape on the 3-ball like that. I mean, yeah.
And this is when you don't let up and relax and say, "Oh, great, we're out." You really got to continue to make a good shot here, which he made a perfect shot.
That was a perfect shot.
He didn't force it nice and smooth.
Right.
Great shot.
I like his choice to go forward instead of draw, too.
I do as well.
It came into the 4-ball that way. Great shooting.
Ruel answers with another great shot, and Jarrett to finish it off.
Nice. Well done, guys.
Taking a 2-1 lead.
Race to 4.
Nice work. All right, so, yep, this is Elvis that's at the table right now. John, thank you for getting my Jurassic Park reference. There will be plenty more to come. You stick around. I'll go Bloom all the time.
John, where do you stand on books with people and with swords?
We're taking a poll. Feel free to chime in, anybody. No, you're a reader.
I have read so many books with people with swords.
Yeah?
Oh my God. I've read books that are the series books with people with swords. Yeah.
I read one about a sword in a stone. It was stuck in a stone. Um, I haven't read a lot of fantasy. I do like fantasy as a
Did you
genre.
read all the Tolkien stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. So
For sure.
so right there, we're all nerds right there. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
me too, right? Obviously, and then yeah. Oh, Saul the Stick series. There's all sorts of series that I've read, and I like science fiction.
Yep.
I certainly like Douglas Adams stuff. Anything Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, I like reading just about everything.
These days I'm better at listening to sci-fi than I am to reading. Yeah, than I am at reading it.
I would say, yeah. These days, I would say I'm more of a James Michener guy. I'd rather have a story in a long book, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Something you can dig into. All right, taking stripes here, and this not the best break, but a shot like that does a lot of good if that 6-ball doesn't roll in front of the side pocket.
I love these balls. I'm starting to wonder if Rick would pay me in pool balls.
I'm really hoping that's an option.
I really like these balls, Summer.
Yep.
I'm a brand guy.
Uh-huh.
There's another way to say that, but I'm going
You're
to
a
keep it
Predator
appropriate.
guy. Yeah.
And I like Ralph Lauren and I like Predator. And
Ralph
that's,
Lauren.
That's my jams.
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is it the scent, the essence that you prefer, or
Of what?
just the brand itself of Ralph Lauren?
Oh, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, the clothing, mainly. But I got the cologne too.
Yeah. Excellent.
It's been good talking to you.
You're a fashionable guy. Although that's multiple times you've been called out on your attire, on your commentating attire.
My commentating attire. Tell me what?
Well, it was just made very clear that this is commentating attire and not play attire.
Oh.
And was it the stripe on the side? Was that the?
Oh, my pants, you're
Yeah.
saying. Oh,
Yep.
my gosh. The stripe on my pants indicates that they're athletic based, which is actually, and that's not, and that it's okay for this dress code,
Okay.
but there's a level of dress code where you cannot have athletic based, like soft pants.
Western BCA, is that going to fly?
No, I don't think so. But I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Now, for me, here's a side story. As far as I'm concerned, these are actually pajama pants.
Pajama
And the stripe on them camouflages them as sports-related pants.
Got it.
So it's funny that the stripe means one thing to them, and to me it means another thing. You know
Yep.
what I mean? To me, the stripe is why I'm able to wear pajama pants
You
in
say
public.
stripe-ado,
It's
I
because I
say
have a white
stripe-auto.
stripe down the side, yeah, and it makes people ready for me to jog or something where I'm ready to go to sleep.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I was thinking it was nap time.
Man, if doctor says I got athlete's foot, my first guess is that's not my foot.
That's not my foot. I like it.
Darn it, what was I going to say? Oh, it's interesting to me that Texas ends up with a more casual dress code than Oregon. Not something that I would assume.
Okay, yeah, I guess I know what you mean. I think both states have very liberal and very conservative parts to them.
Uh-huh.
There are some parts of Texas that are pretty liberal,
Yep.
and certainly Oregon too.
I agree. I wasn't even going to go political. Just strictly dress code wise.
Oh, I'm going political.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Jump.
Yeah, that's.
Well, if
yeah,
there's one thing
that'd
that
be a
I know
fun
that's
subject, right? Yeah.
let's dive right in there.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Nothing the pool world needs like a good political discussion.
Right, exactly.
When we're trying to watch 8-ball.
Yeah. I'm just saying, let me say, trying to put your finger on a state like Texas and Oregon is going to be difficult to do.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I was looking at the scratch, but that wasn't the scratch I was looking at. I was worried about him coming off the
Yeah,
9.
no, that really, well, to get between the 9 and the 1 like that was, unusual.
Pretty tricky.
Yeah. What is he like in here?
Ooh. These tables just, I like playing 8-ball and then going to rotation because rotation seems so simple afterwards.
Yes.
And I just I see this and it just fills me with anxiety.
Does it make you sleepy? It makes you tired? Yeah, it looks complicated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just messy.
It's like, what are we going to do? So, all right.
That's a great starting shot.
I like it.
I think the getting a leave off the 10 is a little trickier, but I think you got to take it now.
I think that was, yes. I think he's doing what he has to do. I think that's great.
Do you draw into the right side rail and back out, or do you follow it?
No, I think I draw. Now, he looks like he's following. I think he could just get up to mid-table like that. He can figure something out. And I bet you that's what he was figuring, too. He's just like, it'll probably be okay.
Overrolled it a little bit, but do you think he's going to set him up for the combo or draw back
almost
for the
would
12?
want my partner to take the 15 and leave me the combo, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like he's drawn over.
Yeah, it does. Which is, I think that works.
I think so too.
Especially because they're both stripes. It can't be a bad hit. I think there's a way to hit that.
This one you really just got to
no,
make that 12 ball.
Now he's contemplating making the 9 and drawing it back and leaving his partner the combo. They're having a hot potato combo conversation.
Yeah.
Right. A wordless conversation.
You want that combo?
Take it. Here's the combo.
They're playing cat and also cat.
Yes, right.
Oh, did he get there?
Wow. I think he's okay, but boy, that was close. That'll stress you out a little bit.
Nothing makes a combo trickier than being behind a ball.
Yep.
You guys are back. Rick and Bonnie Jones looking fresh. Rick brought me a gift. Is that a photo album?
Look at this.
Yeah, for all our cherished memories.
For all our cherished memories.
Excellent. Not yet. You can fill her up, though. I'm ready when you are. For me, this has been an emotional event. Hey, that one's definitely mine.
Kicking into the 12 here, I believe.
Did he just make that?
Yes.
Wow. Could he see it or did he jump it?
I'm not sure, buddy.
Look at that.
Wow.
Man.
Brutal. Yeah, it's so close, too. So close. Thank you. Doing good.
All right. Well, solid's looking good from here. Definitely a good opportunity to get back even.
Oh, definitely. No, I agree. Yeah, that was a big round there.
Gosh, and I know you don't want to take the 1 now, but the 1 is huge. That corner pocket is huge from there.
Right. Thank you,
and that's
Bonnie.
the only tricky spot.
Oh, no.
Bonnie, did you guys go to the real dollar store or the fake dollar store? Oh, to Staples.
Staples? Oh, no.
That's the truth.
Some stores are fun. I do not think of Staples as fun. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't like Sharpies and Post-its?
I could have a little bit of fun there, but we're not talking Target or Walmart fun. Or
printer cartridges.
Even the grocery store is more fun.
It's true.
Yeah.
New pens, new pen day.
Oh,
That's
my
exciting.
gosh.
This is good stuff.
Fresh ink.
What else could we need?
I could write a sad story, and when I cry about it, I have Kleenex. All right. Okay.
Mike was actually looking for a paper clip earlier. He just needs one. One will get him through. Do you lay up and try and take the 8 in the upper right-hand corner pocket, or are you going to drift out and take the 8 in the side?
I'm going to come up for the 8 in the top corner.
Oh, man, just dead in that hole.
I got to say, just for the record, that was an awkward shot, stretched out like that.
Stretched
It was
out
a
like
tough
that.
little cut.
And you barely hit the ball, so it just takes off that rail.
And
it's so easy to have happen.
And the difference of point of contact between going right in the pocket or going into the rail, it's so minuscule, you know what I mean? It's so easy to think you're hitting it just perfect and then go right in the pocket like that. So I feel for the guy.
I do as well. Well, hello out there from Mike and Summerfield to Railbirds TV. What's going on there?
Sherry and Kevin. How are you guys doing? Good to talk to you.
Yeah, man, it's been forever.
Derby. Is it time for Derby yet?
Oh, I can't
wait.
Oh, my gosh. January can't come soon. Well, in Oregon, January can come soon enough. But I can't wait to get back down there.
Oh, seriously,
That's just the greatest event in the world.
That is the funnest ever, man.
Get over there. That's a really nice shot. Ran just a little bit short, but I think he's looking good.
Oh, yeah, I like their odds from here. Not that I'm predicting the win. Sure, earlier we discussed the taboo of the commentator curse, and I'm trying to be really good at it, and it's really inspired by you and Kevin.
I think I'm the only one that's broken the rule so far, and I made the rule, or tried to make the rule.
You might be right, but I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. Yes.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. I got to say, Railbirds is my favorite streaming company. Hands down, as far as I just think they're amazing. So
the entire reason that I'm able to sit here on a microphone right now is thanks to those guys.
Yeah,
and I mean, not to take anything away from Bad Boys, huge thank you to them for keeping me involved in this. But Sherry and Kevin gave me my start.
Yeah.
Let me sit down in there.
Nice,
I was just an
nice.
annoying kid bugging him to take a break.
I truly think Sherry is the most knowledgeable commentator.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Especially of regional stuff that is out there. Yes, she knows her stuff.
She does, and hearing her background with a bunch of the players, and just, I mean, her knowledge of the pool scene in
knowledge
general.
of stuff, yeah.
And Kevin's tech savvy is phenomenal.
Yep.
I mean, Kevin does things, all the things that I was like, I wish that could, and he's like, oh, that's how you do that.
Yep.
And he can explain it even to me, which is saying something.
Right. Sherry always knows what part you're at in the tournament, too, what round you're at in the tournament, what the payouts are, and how many players were in it, and how many players were in it last year, and, you know, those kind of stats, too.
That goes a long ways.
It just makes it for interesting to listen to. I wish I had that much knowledge.
We were talking about the Northwest Cup earlier, and that's an event that I mean, that's probably the most fun I've ever had commentating, except for pro events.
Yeah,
it's still the most fun.
I was playing in that one you got to commentate in.
It was so cool.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
And I don't think that I really would have commentated much, but unfortunately, Sherry was not having the greatest day, and she let me sit in pretty much the whole time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's awesome, man.
So, yeah.
That was one of my funnest pool experiences.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
The hill match after days of play.
Yeah.
Cowbell.
Dude.
Well, it's a tough table, but a lot better spread than we've seen so far.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, and the cue ball position isn't what you'd want it to be. You know, it kind of has a shot, but it's not where you'd put it.
Are you taking solids here?
I kind of like that 9 on the side, but I see why he did that. It was kind of covering the. Yeah, he's sitting nice now. The 6 would make me kind of nervous. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd have to look at it for longer than I did. I certainly don't like the 6 ball.
Because you want to take the 1 right now, but you've got to get back where the cue ball is right now to deal with the 6.
Yeah, and the 6 is a little. I mean, you got to hit that 6 a certain kind of way so it doesn't crash into the 7 ball. You know. He came up a little short on getting shape on the 5. And I think, I don't know if the 7 goes or not.
You said you don't know if the 7 goes from here? Yeah, it's tough to say. I don't know if he can get around that 13 ball. Looks like he's lining up for it, though. Boy, again, this is when it gets tricky. One of the things that I know when I've played 8 ball better than I'm able to most of the time, it's because I don't force position on stuff like this. It's when I play 8 ball like 1 pocket.
Right.
And I start hanging people on balls, and I make sure that they give me more of an advantage than I had before.
Right.
And you really got to treat it incrementally. It's so easy to want to get out, and I just don't have the precision on a 7-footer to play really good 8 ball.
Yep.
Most of the time. Every now and then, though. Oh, we got another howdy. I'll bet that's Kevin saying hi.
What's
Hopefully
up,
you're
Kevin?
both on there.
How's it going, Kevin? Good
Definitely
to hear
thinking
from
about
everybody.
you
Hope
guys.
you guys are well.
For sure. Looking forward to more of it.
Yeah, definitely. It's been an interesting time, and I think we're ready to get back to it.
Speaking of which, that's Western BCA, right? Wow, and that's a great nudge right there.
Yes. As bars are opening up, Western BCA is doing their thing again. You know? Yeah.
So we're looking at November? Because we switched from March and October to May and November?
Yes. So I believe that's what we're looking at now.
That's exciting stuff. For those of you who don't know, out here in Texas, we have the largest regional tournament in North America in Lincoln City, Oregon. It might sound hard to believe, but I tell you, it's a quality event. Bad Boys run the event. Railbirds has done the streaming for years. Western BCA puts on a great event for us. So,
yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It is.
We're really lucky. I'd say a big part of it is that location. You know, I mean, that location right at the beach. The casino we play at is on the beach.
Yeah.
I also think Oregon was one of the few places where you can get a view of the ocean for around $100, $150 a night in a motel hotel there.
Yep.
And I think that's uncommon.
It's really hard to come
so
by.
it makes for kind of a cool vacation. People bring their family. Oh, that's too bad.
And I think the biggest reason is the weather. Oregon's not really a destination, primarily because of the weather.
I would say the water's cold, too.
The water's cold.
Help,
there you go.
So, yeah, the beach is windy no matter what.
If you're going to swim in the ocean, you're going to want to do it in a suit.
Yeah,
or a lot of cocktails.
Our beach attire is generally hooded sweatshirts. That's real talk.
For sure.
Really.
All the time.
Yeah.
All right. It sounds like I Believe in Karma's headed to Vegas for VNEA.
Nice.
They have a VNEA event going on here this week, don't they?
Really?
I could be wrong. It seems like they have
You could be right. Think of
another
it that
event
way.
coming up next week.
Really?
Maybe that's what Rick was talking about, though, was Vegas, not here.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I bet Vegas, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm glad VNA's doing their thing. I like to see everybody getting around to doing their thing.
Joel and I hit a VNEA event when we were down there for the Bank Pool Championship,
Okay.
and it was quite an adventure, for
Really?
sure.
Really?
Yeah. It was over at Bally's, and we got there late. And, man, I thought the 310 tables at the Rio was big. It was nuts. I've never seen a tournament this big. It was
Really?
4 huge rooms. I mean, all valleys, totally unattended. There was nobody there by the time we got there. We got there real late.
Wow.
And we just went to check it out, and we had a great time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, you're right about that, Kevin and Sherry. The coastline in Oregon is pretty unbeatable.
Yeah.
Well, this is not looking great. Stripes are shooting?
Yeah, the 9 and the 5 are tough shooting the 6 ball. Oh, he's trying to lock. Okay, he's trying to lock him up. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, sorry, honey.
That's a pretty good shot.
Yes, no, that was. Yeah, I agree.
I think he was probably trying to get behind that 13.
Yeah.
But, man, that worked out pretty well.
I think he was really trying to get the 6 in front of the 14,
Mm-hmm.
but it bounced out. But, yeah, the cue ball was nice, too. Oh, nice try.
Man,
dude.
barely misses it. Hit it.
I have attempted to break so many balls out and done exactly that.
That's such a
Just
narrow
like,
ball
oh my
from that
gosh,
angle, too. It
right.
seems like
It
an
is.
easy
No, you're
breakout.
right. That's a great point, Summer. That's a great point. Nice. Oh, wow. Hey, if I play on that table, remind me to be careful of that pocket.
No kidding.
That looked in, didn't it?
It really did. I thought that was going to skid in.
Dude.
This is about the time that we're going to see these tables tighten up, though. Things really were slipping in. They've got a bunch of play this last couple days, and it's humid out there.
Right.
I think we're going to see stickier 8-ball. The fellow that won the 10-ball, Jacob, I was mentioning that he saw one skid the entire time with these balls.
Yeah.
And I do credit the balls, but I also wonder how much of that is clean sets of balls, nice fresh tables. So
Yes.
it'll be interesting to see how these balls hold up
How
through
they
a couple
do.
days of play.
Right, exactly.
So far, I love them.
Yeah, I want a set. Yeah, I really do. Don't tell my wife.
I'll tell
She
her they're
will
cheap.
not be amused.
Have you seen the meme? It's like my worst nightmare is that my wife sells my pool cues for what I told her they were worth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's funny. I like that, yeah. I have so many sets of balls, and every set was expensive. You know,
Yeah.
the Aramith Pros were expensive. The Cyclops were expensive, you know.
Plays the bank and drills it.
Wow.
Wow. And I mean, that's the shot there for sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you leave your player jacked up on the rail. Are you trying to draw around the 14 to get to the rail and back down for the 8? I don't think you have a
He's
choice.
in a mess, you know. I don't know what to say.
Or do you try and just draw straight down?
I'm going to try and draw it, which I don't think is going to work.
Ooh.
Yeah. I would, to be honest, I probably would have done something similar to that, meaning
Yeah.
I would have hit it hard and hope for the best because I don't know. Nothing I can plan out is getting me where I need to be. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. I kind of respect what he just did there. He's, you know, hoping for the best.
I really like the straight back here.
Yes, me too.
And you play this pocket speed. You hope you hang it in the pocket if you miss it.
Yeah. Don't scratch on that top right-hand corner pocket.
Don't scratch.
Yeah.
And I don't think you do it. I mean, you got to cut that ball significantly to get it to come all the way back here. But if you jack up and hit the center of the cue ball,
No, he
Get
didn't
yourself in
call
trouble.
anything.
I think he.
Oh, maybe he did call that.
Wow.
Wow, that was a great shot. Is that 2 banks he made
Yeah.
that out, right?
Yeah, because he banked to get him on that
Wow.
ball. That's huge. Holy cow. So that's Ruel Serna with 2 banks to finish that rack. Going up 3-2. What up? Jeremy Jones, you still in? What? So you won your first match, right?
Yep, lost the second one. Third match, my partner was Hill.
Oh.
He tried to play the 4 off the 12 on the side.
Oh my gosh. Your kid. Yeah. Oh, it's a heartbreaker. Yeah. That's going to happen every time. Oh, that's awesome. Yep.
Scotch is a different animal.
Truly.
You know what I mean? Scotch is different.
Mike, do you play a lot of Scotch?
No.
No.
I really, really enjoy Scotch One Pocket. I think it's a
Interesting.
great way to learn. It's a great way to teach. I enjoy Scotch One Pocket. It's also similar to a ring game. You got people standing around talking and bullshit. You know,
Yep.
it's, you know.
I
Yeah.
have a theory.
Okay, tell me.
I think you like Scotch One Pocket because you play with Paul Marquez.
Well, or Tom Moore,
Or Tom Moore.
or Darren Walding, or I like Scotch One Pocket just in general. Yeah, I do.
I'll bet you and Paul would be pretty tough to beat.
We would be tough to beat. Yes.
You play with, Pete Gates, Cedric Sloan,
Yes,
those guys.
yes,
tough action.
Yeah,
Good players.
yeah, definitely.
It's interesting to me that you said you didn't want to get into a safety battle or cat and mouse playing Scotch, but you do like Scotch One Pocket. I'm curious about how that all lines up.
When
This is a real interrogation here.
like on the reel, my Fargo's relatively high.
Uh-huh.
I don't get to choose Paul to be my Scotch partner
It's true.
in anything other than One Pocket.
Got it.
To be honest, the
It's
Scotch
because you're
that I
typically-
play is going to be with a player who's lower level than I am, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
We don't need to go any farther than that. But
Yeah.
no, it's
That totally makes sense.
not so much.
Whereas I am used to being the lower rated player playing Scotch doubles and being the anchor. And boy, oh boy, I can be an anchor.
I think you have gotten much better at pool in the last 3 years, and that you forget that sometimes.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
I hope to prove you wrong sometime this week, but we will.
Not just your general skill, but your level of sophistication about the game
Well,
has
thanks.
increased dramatically. And,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Look at that stroke.
Wow, and got
he
all
just tried
through
to
those
snap.
balls. Look, I feel him when he's going, how did it get all the way back there? Jesus Christ.
That's one of those, he has such a whippy stroke, and I think when he controls that and plays a little more center, I think that breakout is
Right.
easier without the whip, the draw.
Yeah.
Drawing that arc is so tricky,
Yeah.
and it depends so much on how the balls catch.
Now, do you think he's going to try and get behind the 9 ball with the cue ball? He could slide off that 15 and put him behind the 9 ball. Because I don't think he's got a great shot right now, so that would be a heck of a safety.
Looks like it. And he rolled a little too far. He left the combo, but I think you're right. That's a great idea.
A 13 on the side? Oh, okay. No, excuse me. Sorry. I got confused. Nice try, boy. Would you ever think that he could have connected with the 7 and the 1s in such a solid way
And
and
have
not
it not go?
pocketed the 1
Not at
ball?
all.
Yeah, jeez.
So the guy before played the shot you were talking about, played safe,
Okay.
and did a pretty decent job, but left the combo. And I was like, ooh, but you left that. So, it ended up working out.
Yeah.
The safe was smart.
Yeah.
They still have to deal with that 11 ball.
No, that's true. And then the 8 is awful.
You know what I kind of like? I kind of like using the 10 ball to get back to the 11. So playing these few balls and then trying to use the 10 to come to the right side rail and then play the 11 in the upper left-hand corner
I see
pocket.
what you're saying, yeah.
But that's not an easy one. Oh, thank you, Sherry, for doing our job for us. That's right. That is Summerfield Habiner and Mike D with Railbirds TV.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Happy to be here. Glad to be out of the house and
Stoked to be in Texas.
at a place where they're playing pool.
Indeed.
Yeah.
This
no,
is a cool room.
blast, man. Oh, it's a great room. I really am impressed with this tournament.
One of the things I was surprised about is how not loud it is with concrete floors. I thought it was going to be a lot worse.
Yes, looking at the screen, I've seen this tournament on video before and thought that the floor looked uncomfortable, to be honest with you. It's not. It's a very comfortable room out there. It has a mellow feel to it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. a lot of these players look and feel like they've been here a lot of times too.
Absolutely.
I think this is an event that people look forward to coming to every year. Yeah,
It's a
I think
nice
that's
shot
cool.
by Mark there to set up the combo here. I think he's hoping to carry forward and bump this 5-ball. It's going to be, oh, man,
Wow.
he got it. Makes both balls and gets the
listen,
breakout.
That was a great shot. That was a big shot. Leave him safe for the 5 in the side after this, you figure?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to force it around. I was looking at playing maybe rail first and coming around, but the 11 comes into play.
Yeah.
I think taking it in the side is the way to go.
Yeah. Nice. That's a good angle, actually.
To take the 8 in the opposite corner or
Yeah,
opposite
in
side.
the opposite side. Yeah, it kind of works out because you're not going to touch the 8, so you don't have to worry about where it's going to land, any of that. I kind of like it.
I think if you follow this ball, you're going to clip the 11.
I wouldn't have followed it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that worked
I
out
would have
great.
followed it and left myself straight in the side is what I meant.
Perfect.
So that's good.
Man, that was a great little nudge off the 8 ball. And this is a big game right here. This
Yeah.
is to get him back to 3-3.
This shot can be tough. Those points can reach out and grab that ball.
I'm drawing this ball and trying to get to the foot rail, too.
Just in case?
Yep. That's a hard miss.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
But I tell you, Mark shot real well to get him there.
He did, yeah.
And they've got their work cut out for him.
Yep. Yeah, that 13's tough action.
So this is Ruel stepping back to the table.
Yep.
And this is the Oklahoma kid. I also call him Fuel. And, yeah. He's at I think that's Poth.
Yes, this is where if you're my partner, I'm hoping that if you do miss, you
Run
keep the
into
cue
the
ball
9
on the top left. You know what I mean? So that the 8's not makeable.
Are you playing this with left English to break out?
Yes, I'm hoping to run into the 9 ball. But again, I'm doing it soft because if something goes wrong, I don't want to be down here where he has a shot at the 8 ball.
I'm playing safe right now.
Yeah. I think he can go rail first into the 13 ball. Make sure he gets a rail after that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Me too.
Now you're basically decided you're going to give your opponent the golf shot. You know what I mean?
kick.
He's going to go one rail into the 8. You got to hope he doesn't make it.
But, yeah, I think you have to do that. I think you can go the other way, too. I think you can kick underneath the 13 and leave him down there and take away the golf shot.
Yeah. Now, my fear with that is that it might squirt off of the 13 ball somehow, or that you get the speed wrong somehow and it comes back over to the right side of the table.
And it does. It looks like he's going rail first.
Rail first, and the 13 kind of can't get away from it, although that's very hard. Oh, that's so hard that he was trying to make it.
Make the ball. Yeah.
I see. That was really smart to go for
bold.
a two-way shot.
Yeah.
This
is a tough call. Honestly, in this situation, I'm going to play safe. Despite the fact that it's a dead straight shot on the 11.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock that 9 ball in between the path of.
I agree. I think that it's set up perfectly for doing that.
But when you fire him that straight,
yeah.
Boy, and they're on the hill. I mean, that's a game-winning couple shots. That's a set-winning couple shots. So, drawing this back, or are you following?
I'm drawing this one back. I think follow might be the right shot. Oh, he's on the 8.
No, he's on the 9. He's just looking at the 8 ball.
That's right. Okay. Yeah,
I like drawing it back too because so much can happen at that head rail when the cue ball gets there. You put a little bit of non-intentional English on there.
So straight. God forbid I hit the point on that corner pocket. And I don't think you could scratch, but boy, you could hit the point and bobble it and not get back up table.
Yep.
And I feel like the draw should be pretty doable at this level.
And that's a little bit of what I'm afraid of. Boy, it worked out well though.
Yeah, but things got out of hand for a second and it worked out. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about is. And
big 8 ball here takes his time, drills it. And that's that.
Good match,
Quick
fellas.
set.
I like it.
That's Jarrett Newman and Ruel Serna. Congratulations to both these players. Elvis and Mark, you played a good one. Almost made it a Hill match. And this is Summerfield and Mike D with Railbirds TV.
Yes, thanks for joining us,
Bad
guys.
Boys TV.
Bad Boys TV. Oh, that's funny.
That one's for you, Kevin.
Summer and Mike D for Bad Boys TV. All right, we're out of here.
We'll have
a
back.
match coming up soon, I'm sure.
Totally.
Yeah,
We'll be back soon.
We're at a pool tournament. They're playing pool. We're going to talk about it.
Absolutely.
All right.